I know. I'm going to tell you a funny story. Now, wait a minute. Let me think of one. I've got it. Well, it seems that there were two Frenchmen who went to America.
On which boat?
On which? Oh, let's drop it. I don't think you'd care very much for that one anyway.
Probably not.
Here's a great one. Maybe it's not so good. Let's forget it. You like Scotch stories?
Never heard one.
Well, here. Two Scotchmen met on the street. And I don't know the name of the street. It doesn't matter anyway. One's name was McGillicuddy. The other one's name was McIntosh. McGillicuddy said to McIntosh, "Hello, Mr. McGillicuddy." McIntosh said to McGillicuddy, "Hello, Mr. McGillicuddy." Then McGillicuddy said to McIntosh, "How's Mrs. McIntosh?" And McIntosh said to McGillicuddy, "How's Mrs. McGillicuddy?"
I wished they'd never met.
So do I. Well, how's this one? Two men are looking at the moon. One of them says to the other, "Is it true that a lot of people live on the moon?" The other one says, "Sure, it's true, about 500 million. Then the first one says, "Whew, they must be pretty crowded when it's half moon." So you don't think that's funny?
No.
Well, it seemed funny to me when I first heard it. Maybe the trouble isn't with the joke. Maybe it's with you.
I don't think so.
I'll give you one more chance. Here goes. When I first heard this joke, I laughed myself sick. Here goes. A man comes into a restaurant. He sits down at the table and he says, "Waiter, bring me a cup of coffee without cream." 5 minutes later, the waiter comes back and says, "I'm sorry, sir, we have no cream. Can it be without milk?" Sure. Not funny, huh?
No.
Well, it is funny. Everybody else thought it was funny. Maybe you didn't get the point. I'll tell it to you again. A man comes into a restaurant. Did you get that?
Yes.
All right. He sits down at the table and he says to the waiter, "Did you get that?"
Yes.
All right. It isn't funny so far, but wait a minute. He says to the waiter, "Waiter, bring me a cup of coffee." And 5 minutes later, the waiter comes back and says, "I'm sorry, sir, we're all out of coffee." Oh, no, you've got me all mixed up now. Just down the table and says, "Waiter, bring me a cup of coffee." And 5 minutes later, that's it. He says, "Waiter, bring me a cup of coffee without cream." And 5 minutes later, the waiter comes back and says, "I'm sorry, sir, we have no cream. Can it be a glass of milk?" Oh, you have no sense of humor. None whatsoever. Not a grain of humor in you. There's not a laugh in you. Everybody else laughs at it, but not you. What's so funny about this?